Hello, and this is episode 2 of Comfy Cozy Conversations with Ashley and Derek. Sorry it took too long, but like I said last time, we have a lot of kids, there's a lot going on, but I'll try to be more consistent. So last time I remember we were talking about, we were about to get into that situation where I got up and left you and your nephews at that hotel by yourself.
Yeah, I remember that.
After
But we're not going to talk about that today.
Oh, you don't want to talk about it?
No.
You said that
Well,
last
let's
week.
start some new stuff.
Okay, fine.
You like
you
that,
just
but-
don't. You just that's. It's just gonna make you look bad.
I'm not disregarding the question. I'm just saying, like, let's if we gonna talk about that, let's make it a playlist. Well, let's just throw some
What's
videos
that?
out.
What's the playlist of that?
Just if people comment, they want to know more about.
You just don't want to
particular
talk
story.
about
I
it
don't want to talk about it
because you're gonna look bad. That's okay. We don't have to talk about it if it's a sensitive topic to you, Mr. Harper.
It's not sensitive. It's just some things
Are you
don't want to
embarrassed?
relive. I mean, I was at the time, yeah. I knew what you came back, so you know.
Did I come back that day, or did I come back like?
I think you came back that day.
I don't know. I think I left y'all. You
came back to the hotel.
Oh, maybe I did.
I mean, you was my ride. Shit.
Maybe I did come back, but I left y'all. I got my stuff and I was gone. But anyways, we had like a really good conversation earlier yesterday.
What was we talking about?
We were just talking about like relationships and like what some people I guess are willing to sacrifice because like.
Oh, you mean 2 days ago?
Oh yeah, 2 days ago.
I was talking about being selfless. Is that what you're talking about?
No, we were talking about other people's relationships.
Oh.
We were talking about stuff like we would be fine with. So I think like when it comes to like that, like what you're fine with, really just depends on like who your partner is with. Because when people are like, I'm not going to put up with a cheater, or I'm not going to put up with X, Y, and Z, like it really just depends on who that person is. Because I feel like with any circumstance, there's like, okay, but this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't just blanketly say like, I don't mess with cheaters at all. I really think it's the type of person.
I think especially with dudes, some dudes are him. You get away with everything. You know. I mean, some dudes, they get that, that bare minimum. I'm not going for this. You can't do that. You can't do this. I don't think I've ever been in a relationship where I couldn't get away with something, which I'm not saying it as a good thing or a bad thing. Also, I don't require much in a relationship.
Okay.
I mean, got a GTD. If you know, you know. But other than that, I don't have a lot of rules. I'm just all about, number one, respect me. Number two, feed me. And number three, yeah. Other than that, I'm cool. Like if you want to shave your head, like my wife's planning to do.
Oh, this is gonna be gone.
Shave it.
And I feel like if I put up with stuff, like I'm not gonna say like each person, like I can't blanketly say like I would put up with this person or that. Like I feel like with you, like you have redeeming qualities. Like you're a jerk. You're
also
like
spend a lot of money.
You're a terrible person.
I don't think so.
Okay, you're not. You're pretty bad. You're pretty bad.
My problem is I just don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
Until somebody brings it to my attention, like, oh, why'd you do this? Or why'd you say that? Like, oh, maybe I should care now? And then it's like, okay, I care now, but I just do stuff.
But I think your redeeming quality is, like, you just find your match. Like, somebody else probably was with you and was like, I'm not going to put up with that. But, like, for you and me, it's like, okay, I put up with a lot. But you also, like, you have a redeeming quality. And then, two, is the easiest way to get me to forgive, not forget, but to forgive is
to kiss some ass.
Is to kiss some ass and throw me some cash. And throw me some cash.
I do a lot of spending cash.
And yeah.
For some ass. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just money. You know, it's just, I'm sorry.
that's
It's
just
just some flowers. I
like
don't do the flowers no more.
you know. But I mean, when you do, I still appreciate it.
Mm. Let me tell y'all why I don't do flowers no more. So I have this thing to where if Ashley's upset, I'll go out and buy some flowers. So one day, she had left to go to work. She was working at Common Bond, and I came. I guess we was into it. This is before the babies. This is before the marriage. We were just boyfriend and girlfriend. We still lived together, but so I guess she was upset, and I ended up getting off work early. I was like, okay, well, you know what? Let me shoot up here and go get her some flowers. So I got her some flowers. I brought it to her job. She didn't pay no mind to the flowers. I had one of her employees give it to her. Cool. I don't know where the flowers went. She didn't come home with them. Cool. I was like, whatever. I went back a couple of days later. The employee told me, Ashley threw the flowers in the trash. I said, never again. $25 flowers. Never again.
Anyways, you got too comfortable with apologizing with flowers, so
Yeah,
I wasn't
that's
going with
chivalry.
that.
What you supposed to do?
No, because okay. What your thing is like okay, if you're like okay, I know I can get her some flowers and she'll be cool. That's you give yourself an okay to keep messing up and then just giving me flowers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no. So
Yeah.
the flowers had to go, and I still appreciate when you bring me flowers though.
No, well, I didn't know that. But if you wonder why you haven't got them,
You just gave
I
me
mean, I
flowers when I
did,
was
but I
pregnant.
don't do
When
it
I just had a
all the
baby. So
time, though.
hush.
I don't do it all. I used to do it every week.
You don't mess up all the time.
Even when I was doing it every week, though, I wasn't messing up. I just get the flowers.
No, okay, then that was no. When the times where you just doing it to do it, I was like, okay, this is sweet. But when you got into that rhythm of like, well, I'm gonna just do me. I'm gonna give her a bouquet of flowers, and it's gonna be no.
Yeah, sometimes it works.
No.
Honestly, though, what I think I traded flowers for diapers and wipes. That's what it really is.
I don't give a darn about diapers and wipes.
It ain't about you. It's just the money that I would spend on flowers back then now goes to diapers and wipes and trinkets for the kids and toys and
Okay, but I'm still her
stuff.
mom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I got you. Every now and then,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look out.
And I mean, out of all the like things that we've been through, like to like for me to like not even necessarily, it's not like I overlook stuff, but to still like go forward with you. Some of it just be comical, but I am highly upset in the moment.
I think it's always funny to me. It's always funny to me.
But in the moment, I'm so livid. Like
Yeah, I know.
that situation, I don't want to put all your business out there, but that situation when I was pregnant, when I just had Lovey, and you were in here doing, you know what?
What was I doing?
Making it snow.
Oh,
For
that
no
was
reason.
before Lovey.
Or was that
was
snow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That was snow.
That you were ridiculous.
Yeah.
You don't know how mad I was at you.
She mad at me for trying to be an entrepreneur. I was trying to make some
First
money.
of all, Harper, you can't consume all your stuff.
You have to try the product. How am I gonna know if I'm giving out quality stuff?
And it just made no sense. But now I can look back. Now it's kind of funny to me. But in the moment, I was so mad at you. Like I was beyond upset. Like I was upset that you even went out and had this conversation with somebody else random and then thought that was a good idea. Like you literally like
it was gold. It was gold. All I saw was dollar signs. I mean, but
no.
Everybody.
And then that was your stupid excuse to me. Like, oh, we're supposed to be making money, bro. What the frick are you talking about? Like, no, you were tripping, and then you were in this house tripping balls. I was so mad at you. And I literally just pushed our baby
here at all.
Yeah, I just had our baby. I just had Snow.
I think you left after that though.
Yeah, I left.
Yeah, you was gone for like a week.
Yeah, I said goodbye, and you had to sit in here by yourself with your thoughts.
It was peaceful. I mean, I was bored though.
Anyways, that like stuff like situations like that, like you do some off the wall stuff.
I just like to take chances, and that goes as far as my relationships too. I take chances. If if I do something 1,000 times, right, and I know I'm gonna mess up again, and this is what works to get me out of this situation, I'm gonna try it. That just goes back to the flowers. I know I'm finna mess up. Let me go ahead and get the flowers, cause she gonna be like, "Oh, he done messed up. We good. We clear. Take a chance." Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
your thought process is crazy.
It's
Like
not.
like even that thing that you told me about, like you were giving me your per diem as like your tithes and offering. Why the heck would you think that? Like, why would you think like, okay, I'm gonna mess up, I'm gonna pay my girl to?
Okay, I'm not gonna dig deep into
You
it.
don't have to dig deep in it, but just your thought. You're an like you really be, and then you really hype yourself up. Like that's a good plan.
So listen, if okay, I don't think if you're in a different area code, uh, you having outside relationships count. Number one, I don't think so.
Okay, but
We
is
were
that
a
a double
thousand miles away.
standard? Is that okay for me?
I mean, no, you don't do that type of stuff. So why would you even? That's this. This is just what I believe. Also, if every time I get paid, I'm giving you $1,000, $1,500, why would you even care what I'm doing 2,000 miles away? Why do you care?
But the
I'm
fact that
still
your
caring for
thought
you.
process is that I shouldn't be mad because you're paying me not to be mad.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, money hold weight.
I mean, that's why I was low key like, okay, I see your point, but it's still not it's
It,
not okay.
it works.
It's not okay though.
You can buy your way out of anything.
It's not okay that that's how you think.
Hey,
I mean, I'm gonna take the money. I'm not gonna
see what
not
I'm
take the
saying?
money.
See what I'm saying? You're gonna take the money. So guess what? And it ain't like it was a consistent thing. It just maybe a couple times I slipped up. And that's the times you got a little extra money. Oh.
You're the fact that that's your thought process though.
And I always confess.
You're and you really be talking yourself into it. Like, yeah, I'm pat on the back, Derek. You did a good job.
Heck yeah. It's
No,
power in truth and it's power in money.
no, that's not how that goes.
Hey,
You
at least I
gotta.
ain't lying about it.
That's true, and you're not a liar. That's one thing. Like, you're not a liar. That's I also appreciate that.
I do lie sometimes.
You
But
lie,
it
but
be about stuff like
you'll tell the truth. You'll come back and tell the truth.
yeah, like my mom might call me, "What you doing?" I'll be sitting down on the couch. I'm at work. Those are the type of lies I tell.
Yeah,
I don't want to talk.
but you don't just outright lie. You may, or you may try to withhold the truth, but then you'll come around and be like, "Look, I actually did X, Y, and Z."
That's because I have a conscience and they be eating me up all through the night.
So I do appreciate that. Like, I don't have to like, and you won't stick by a lie. Like, if you're caught, it's like, okay.
It takes too much to lie and lie and lie again. When you start believing a lie, that's when it's bad. It's like, okay, I don't even care to come up with 30 different lies to prove this one lie. It's okay. I'm gonna just tell you what happened, and I'm gonna give you some money. It'll be all right. You can get on past this.
Okay, so so you would just chop it down to the real truth, to you getting down, or to you getting through a relationship is being able to pay your way through it and being honest.
Absolutely, it works for me. I mean,
Okay, I
you done
guess
left me 25,000 times. You still here?
I leave you like once a week,
Once a month.
once a month. It used to be once a week. Now it's maybe I think about it.
Yeah.
Just because you be trying me.
Yeah. I know.
But
they do say don't poke the bear, but I be poking
for
the
real,
bear.
for real though.
I be poking the bear. I mean, it's fun, What's a relationship if you don't have inner turmoil? You know what I'm saying? You can't just wait. There is no person in this world that wants a relationship to where everything is always good. There's no way.
That's true.
That is not fun. You're missing out on something. Sometimes, mess with your wife or your girl. Just mess with her. See how she feeling.
And then at the end of the day, like I have no friends. You're my only friend.
I don't got no friends either.
And then 2, we are secret bonded. You know way too many. You know every single secret.
You don't really have secrets, but yeah, I do know a lot of stuff.
They're not secrets anymore because you know them.
What I'm saying though,
they're secrets from other people.
But you don't really hold a lot of there's nothing that you aren't afraid to tell about yourself. So I mean,
Okay, yeah. That's
like
true.
if somebody asks you a question, like maybe you're not forthcoming with what experience you had with whatever secret it is, but if somebody asks you something, you gonna tell them the truth.
Yeah, that is very truthful. But honestly, the last secret you told me to keep is still been tight lipped. Still haven't told that one.
I don't even remember what it is. I don't even want to know what it is because I probably was
You told?
no. I don't talk about stuff that you tell me to other people.
Oh,
I don't. I'm
okay.
not you, bro. Everybody on social media know what I do and got going on and what
Oh, that's
happens.
what I really tell you. Like I said,
Everything.
when you didn't have a job, I don't be caring.
See what I'm saying?
If
So you
you're
don't
gonna
have
do it, if
secrets.
you're gonna do it though, I don't care to tell it. Like if you're like, well, why'd you tell so and so that you did it? Then don't do it. I wouldn't have nothing to tell. I don't care. And then it's your business. So shoot, I'm gonna tell it. Why is Derek sitting here? Because he doesn't want to do nothing.
I just hate when I get phone calls from other people like, you ain't called me in a month. And you calling me today to ask me why I did this and why it's actually, I don't know. Don't call me ever. Like, that's
But
the
that's not
only,
my fault though.
that is your fault. You put a battery in folks' back to go and check and see what's going on. And they call me and they don't get the response they want. Don't
That's
call
just
me.
because people are nosy. So they have my side. They obviously like, okay, well, let me get Derek's side.
Don't ask me. Because I'm going to tell you a lie. Oh, I lie. That's when I lie. To get you, to get your ass off the phone. Say whatever you want to hear. Yeah. You know what? I don't even know, man. Yeah. Just, yeah. Okay. Don't call me.
Okay, well, was your dad calling you when you were out of town and I dropped all your stuff off on his front porch?
Yeah, but my dad,
What do you
my dad
say?
is me. He's like, man, you tripping, dog. Said, your stuff over here. Said,
He said
I
Ashley
don't
pulled
know
up
what
and
you did,
dropped your
but
stuff off.
fix it because this stuff can't stay here. I was like, okay,
I
well,
dropped that stuff smooth outside and beep.
yeah, my dad's like, hey, what you doing, dog? I love my dad though. Like when we talk, we don't talk a lot because sometimes I don't really want to get into the father son and telling me how to be a man. I don't want to hear that stuff no more. I love him for that, but I just okay. But when we have conversations about experiences outside of just being a man, just being a father, just experience, period. Like we always have good conversations. Anything I've done, he's done 10 times fold.
Oh, so he's just like, get your stuff together, cause
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, dog, what you gonna do?" He's like, "You like her or not?" Cause just I was like, "Yeah, I like her. Yeah, I rock with her. You don't know what she do. She do me some stuff. I don't want to get rid of that stuff."
you're oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy. So what are you gonna do? Like, well, you have girls, so I guess it's different.
I said, "Okay, I got a topic I want to talk about because we were talking about this yesterday." Um, Ashley asked me, "How would I feel about my girls when they grow up, the way they address their lovers? Like, if someone requires them to say, call them daddy or whatever it is, whatever the case may be." I said, "I don't care." Now, why should I care? You know what I'm saying? Because
Because those
once
are
the
your daughters.
yeah, but once we're here for a season, right? Whatever life partner you take is going to be with you for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. That's they're here for 18 years, maybe 25. I'm sitting in my parents' pocket at 30. I mean, it is what it is. But other than that, after you graduate from being in the house, that parent uh, relationship is only for emergencies. Whatever you do in your household, I trust that you with the right person. Whatever y'all do behind closed doors, you know what I'm saying? Why would I care?
So you're not going to be the type of parent who's like always checking in and trying to make sure, like hovering and making sure that they're doing X, Y, and Z.
It
You're going to step back.
depends on what age. Up until 25, I'll probably be like in your grill because I know when I hit 25, that's when life starts. It's like, oh, I gotta get stuff together. So up until 25, I'll probably be on them tough, check in more than often, asking what their plan is. Once 25 hit, you gotta just let them run their course.
I don't want them on the street.
They ain't gonna be on the street.
I gotta make sure they're okay.
They're not gonna be on the street.
And some stuff with their partner, I want to make sure like you can't just be with. Like we know people who should not be together.
Yeah.
If our girls were in that situation, it's not like I'm gonna just sit back and be like, well, you're an adult. No.
Yeah. I mean, but at 25, as long as they college educated, they got their head on right. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no babies. If they have a baby at an early age, I get it. But I doubt they will. I mean, I don't know. But as long as they are heading into the right path, I would assume that they could pick the right man because they're gonna pick a dude that's like me. And who don't like me?
Oh my god.
I'm him.
No. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I mean, not like me though, because I didn't even think of that.
Exactly. You're
me.
no. No. And that's not even bad
the
to
good
say.
of me, not the bad though.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, your good qualities,
Yeah.
but I do not want our daughters to be with somebody like you.
Are you gonna say that while you're married to me?
I'm serious. You're a headache. My girl's calling me crying. He did. Like, what the frick?
I'm loyal.
The way that I spazzed on you, you don't think I'm not going to spaz on somebody who's hurting their feelings?
You probably would.
And then that's going to stress you out. Because then you're like, now my wife, now.
I wonder if y'all going to have that type of relationship.
Look, young man, you done stress my wife out.
Yeah.
You done stress my baby girl out. You need to sit down and talk. Like, you're going to be that kind of dad.
That's cool. We can talk. We can have a talk. Yeah. But in good grace, like if the relationship is actually one that's a good one, the stuff that they do behind closed doors is none of my business.
Oh, well, duh.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like the use you was talking about the Yes Daddy stuff.
Oh no, that's you have your views on it, I have mine. I think that's pervish. And just there's nothing about that is like it's just I think it's disgusting. You don't think it's disgusting?
I mean, I just don't care that much about it.
Yeah, to you it's not that deep. It's just very surface level.
Because
to me,
it's not something
deeper.
that I require. I don't. Maybe during certain times.
Yeah, and that's gross. You're not my father.
I didn't have kids before though, so
yeah, you're
I
not.
kind of get what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I have my dad. You're not my dad.
My daddy. It's a difference.
You're not my daddy.
Oh, okay.
None of those.
Maybe.
No.
Oh.
And if I say that, I'm automatically just going to think of my father. No, I'm not trying to think about George Frost.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
I don't think about other stuff if I'm doing.
Now I'll call you dad in reference to the girls, like, okay, daddy's home, or go ask daddy, like, because that's what they call you. But I'm never just going to be at the grocery store and be like, hey, daddy, can you pick me up an apple?
I might like that.
I would never. That sounds gross coming out of my mouth.
It did not to me, but I mean, I get it. You know, people are different.
And yeah, people have their fetishes. That's just one that's that's a fetish that it teeters too far between pervish and, like you said, very just surface level. You don't have to be that too deep about it.
Yes, I never really thought too much about it.
Yeah, not for me. Not my. I'm sorry. You're gonna be D Hart. What's up, D Hart?
Don't call me that.
D Hart.
Don't call me by my street name.
Let me get the.
No, stop.
Get the. What's up? All this.
No, stop it.
All that. D Hart.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call you that.
No. So I had a question I wanted to ask. So the way we both grew up is different. Right?
Yeah.
So I grew up with both my parents and my two sisters.
Yep.
And then you kind of grew up.
I had two separate households.
Mm-hmm. So us having a family together, like what do you think we kind of have the same, I guess, way of raising our kids and the way we differ?
I would say that we are very similar because in the way that like we're very family oriented within ourselves. Yeah. Like we knew like, yeah, I mean, I have a ridiculously large family.
Yeah, it's huge.
You have a moderately
No, it's small.
no, you have a small family.
When we
You have a
first
small
started, it was
family.
small.
But when we came together, it wasn't like I want you to come be a part of my big family or you want me to come be a part of your small family. We already understood that we were going to work on building our own.
Yeah.
Like but not isolating ourselves from our families.
Mhm.
But we already knew that like if we're going to say no to them or no to whoever
Yeah.
in that we're prioritizing our little family and building what we have, we already agreed upon that.
Yeah.
So I would say like that's how we're very similar and like-minded, which makes it easy because it's not like we're
Yeah, I don't
picking
really care. I
families.
mean, you know what though? I'm the first boy, so we don't. The first boy never comes back home.
And I'm the oldest girl on my
Yeah,
side. So
yeah.
like,
So we the furthest removed from, I guess, feeling like we have to reconnect with our other sides of the family, which I love y'all, but
and yeah, we love you guys, but if we don't want to come like this year, I don't think we already decided we're not going nowhere.
I mean, we're supposed to be going to a couple.
We're not going nowhere. We already decided. We got to
gonna
stick
end
to
up
it.
going.
We're not going nowhere this year.
Okay, we gonna see.
We're gonna
So
send.
you gonna call me? Or you gonna ask me? You wanna go? Well, I
No,
guess.
this is our problem. We decide that you and I were not going to go, and then so and so will call me, and you never pick up on the freaking cue. The cue is if my family asked me, Derek said no, and if your family asked you, Ashley said no.
Your family's
Then
gonna watch this.
okay, that's our secret.
Go ahead though.
Yeah, but you
I'm
then
vanilla, like you.
you'll then put me out and be like, oh well, like the other day you'll be like, come in the room. Oh, Ashley, what do you think about us going so and so? Derek, what the frick, bro? Now I have to say yes.
I was actually thinking about going to the cookout.
In the same way, when I put you on the phone this weekend, we were okay. That's different because our car situation. But if I put you on the phone, you're supposed to be like, "No, I'm sorry, you can't go."
I'm gonna tell you.
I just told her myself.
She gonna see this. We actually intended on going.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
because we do have our favorites.
But I wasn't able to get a new truck. So.
This doesn't apply to if you're our favorite and you're watching this. This doesn't apply to you. We have some favorite family members that we do anything for. If you ask, we'll try to make it. But everybody else,
this is tea. They gonna what? I mean, hey.
Like everybody does it.
Yeah,
everybody does it. Come on now. That's not just a you and me surprise thing. Everybody has. Where do you think I got it from? My uncle.
Which one?
Uncle Omar. He's not coming.
He is not going.
He's not going.
Oh,
he said no.
He's not going.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. That's the scapegoat. Well, if Uncle Omar is not going,
Uncle Omar is not going.
Then we're not going. Exactly. That's where we got it from.
Be like Uncle Omar.
We're gonna be in the house, in the crib.
Yeah, that is true. I really just don't care that. You know what? I think so. My core family is just my mom, and my dad, right? But they grew up in broken up homes.
Yeah.
And it's like when it came time to just trying to get to know so many different sides of the family, I got tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want one core group, and yes, I'll come to the events. No, I might not come. And I was just talking about this the other day. Like it seems like a lot of people have strayed away from traditional like outings and functions because everything is on social media. Yeah. So which it benefits and it also kind of breaks the foundation of families. Because all you gotta do is log on the phone, do a couple likes, drop a couple comments, FaceTime.
And you were there.
And you was there. You know what I'm saying?
But I think that you and I have decided that we are like we want to be the matriarchs of our own family. Facts. So that's where a lot of decisions are easily made because we're already in agreement on that. Like, so we want to be.
Oh man, I just thought about something.
We want to build our own little situation with the girls.
My babies gotta have babies. Oh my god.
Duh.
I ain't gonna be. I guess I gotta be there, but babies having babies. I can't think that far ahead.
I can't even think. I can't even imagine them as teenagers or adults.
Either.
They're still like they. To be honest, they're still all newborns.
They are.
So that's very far away. But yeah,
you know, it's kind of fun having, I guess, a newborn, a 1-year-old, and 2-year-old because you get to they can really experience the different stages with all at once. You know,
Mhm.
like I mean, it's a lot to deal with, but like I look at Rose and she's in her stage of newborn, and then I look at Lovey, she's in her
Toddler.
becoming a 2-year-old.
Mhm.
So, and then Snow, she's like that
Full blown
advanced,
toddler.
yeah, that full blown slap you in the mouth, throwing stuff, temper tantrum. She's there.
Testing boundaries.
Yeah, yeah, that's actually kind of fun.
But that's another episode of us raising. Oh my God, these girls.
I don't know. I'm surprised they're still quiet.
Yeah, we should probably go back to being a family and go check on our children.
Yeah, we probably should.
And
They probably need to eat.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should probably be parents now.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, Harper,
What?
for talking to me.
Put it here, bud.
Oh,
Come
Hey,
on, man, I told you about that.
okay, I'm
Anyways,
sorry, Harper.
This is a wrap up for our second video. Was it
Yay!
Cozy, comfy conversations.
Comfy, cozy conversations
Yeah,
with Derek and
try to say that 3 times.
Ashley and Derek.
Okay, peace.
Okay, bye bye.